Om Shanti, 29th of May 2023, Morning Murli, Bap Dada Madhuban. Essence: sweet children, make effort using the force of 20 nails and claim your full inheritance from the Father. Sweet children, make effort using the force of 20 nails and claim your full inheritance from the Father. Imbibe this knowledge and inspire others to do the same. Imbibe this knowledge and inspire others to do the same. Question: by knowing the value of which aspect can you children become instruments to benefit many? By knowing the value of which aspect can you children become instruments to benefit many? Answer. The father has had many beautiful medals, badges made for you. You children should value them a lot. This badge is your true Gita. By using it, you can explain to anyone the secret of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. You should always have this badge with you. Baba has had these things made with a lot of thought. They will be praised a great deal. So, Mother, oh Mother, you are the bestower of fortune. Om Shanti. You children heard the song because you are now sitting personally in front of Baba. You also know that the mother of all of you is Jagadamba. However, the whole world is not able to recognize her. It is only in Bharat that they have the picture of Jagadamba, and her praise is here too. Abroad, there is greater praise of Shiva because he is the father of all. Here, there is Jagadamba. Who gave birth to Jagadamba? It would definitely be said that the one who created Jagadamba is the unlimited father. The mother came later. There is so much praise of the mother. All of you are also mothers. It is said, salutations to the mothers. Kumaris then become mothers. So this is the praise of Jagadamba. You children know the full biography of Jagadamba. When you go to the Jagadamba temple, you would say, all of these are now sitting in living forms. Mama is specially praised on Wednesday. Shiv Baba's day is Monday. He is also called Somnath, brackets, the Lord of Nectar. On Mondays, people pour a small urn of water or milk on Shiva. This urn should be hard every day. Why should it be one day in particular? Some days are fixed. You understand the meaning of that. Why is he given the names Rudra, Somnath, Srinath? You children know that the bubble tree has thorn on it. It is only the father who changes thorns into flowers. You now understand the meaning of that. The whole praise is of Bharat. He only comes here. Christ is compared to Krishna. They make small forms of Christ. They also crown him. But he didn't receive a crown. Everyone praises their own religion. It is only those of the Hindu religion who don't praise it. There is might in religion. We are receiving so much power from Baba. Mama is praised in this song. But if it weren't for the father, how would there be the Shiv Shaktis? The mothers would not have then become worthy of being saluted. God says, salutations to the mothers. Path of isolation of sannyasis is fixed in the drama. The father comes and explains that too is a good path. Religions are all good at first. All the new souls that come down are good. They make an impact. For example, there was Aurobindo Ghosh, 1872 to 1950. He was praised so much. A small sect was established by him. Baba has explained, when new souls come, they come and establish their own sects and cults. For instance, there are the Arya Samajis. It has now been some time since Dayananda, 1824 to 1883, existed. They are all the twigs and branches of the end. For instance, Chidakasi, a religious group, has existed for 100 years at the most. They have expanded so much. There is so much praise because those of the Hindu religion do not know themselves. Some become converted to other religions. You now know that this drama is predestined and it repeats. Look how many different religions are established. Eventually, the world definitely has to become old. The Father says, I alone make it new. At this time, all are in their stage of total decay. It is now the end of the path of devotion and the beginning of knowledge. This knowledge doesn't continue in the golden age. Baba only gives this knowledge once. There then isn't any need for this knowledge for 21 births. You will have received your inheritance from the Father by then. This study doesn't exist in the golden and silver ages. This imperishable study is studied with the eternal Father. You receive the fruit of this for 21 births. Whatever pupils study, it is for temporary happiness for one birth. Then they don't have to study. Each one creates his reward of happiness. In worldly relationships, only sons receive an inheritance from their father or grandfather. Here, Baba says both males and females can claim their inheritance from me according to the efforts they make. It is number wise. Today, Bapdada brought a basketful of various flowers from the garden into the gathering. Look, this flower is Mama. The sitar is also given to Saraswati. For Baba, this rose is fine. Each one of you can also understand how fragrant you are. Shiv Baba is the master of the garden. We are his gardeners. Only the one Baba is the master of the garden. You know that Baba is making us into flowers. The greatness is not of Jagadamba or Jagatpita. The greatness is of Shiv Baba. If it weren't for him, they couldn't be praised. It is by remembering Shiv Baba that you receive such a high status. He is God, the highest on high. He resides in the supreme abode. Okay? They say Goddess Lakshmi and God Narayan. Where do they reside? They are residents of the human world. Who made them so elevated? You are now becoming that. The creator of the world is truly the Father. God and Goddess become the surnames. For instance, when someone becomes a barrister through a barrister, his surname becomes barrister. Lakshmi and Narayan are the emperor and empress. First of all, they have to become a prince and princess. So, Lakshmi and Narayan are the highest of all in the human world. Sri Sri 180 Jagat Guru is the praise of Shiv Baba. The rosary of 180 is created. That rosary is the highest of all. That is then remembered as the rosary of Vishnu. There is also the rosary of Rudra. The rosary of Rudra then becomes the rosary of Vishnu. The rosary of Rudra and the rosary of the devotees are remembered. No one knows the meaning of them. There is a religious book for those of the rosary of devotees. whereas there is the Gita for those in the rosary of Rudra. So the father sits here and explains everything very clearly. Baba has had these pictures made in order for you to explain to others. Baba has also had lockets made. On one side is the Trimurti and on the other side is Sri Krishna. This picture is very good. You can do a lot of service using it. You receive a prize from the government. Baba made effort and had these lockets made for you. They are first class things. Show people his locket and tell them, come and we will tell you the secret of the whole world through this. We can make you Trigaldarshi, Trilokinath, and the masters of the world. It enters your intellects that the knowledge in them, the lockets, is very good. We give you the knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world through these. Who rules in the golden age and who rules in the silver age? I make you into spinners of the discus of self-realization, through which you will then become rulers of the globe. Baba has now come and is once again giving each of you a divine third eye of knowledge. We truly were with Baba in the incorporeal world. These things cannot remain in the intellect of anyone else. Whatever you are being taught is new. Although there is that Gita, we do not take that up. Otherwise, they would say, you only take up things from the Gita that suit you. Baba knows that some children are very good and serviceable. There is many in the army. There are many in the army. This one is in the Pandava army. The father says, such and such a child is very good. He himself imbibes knowledge and also inspires others to do the same. You have to claim your inheritance from the father by applying the force of 20 nails. Otherwise, there will be great repentance. There will be a special tribunal for you children. You will be given visions. Look, so much was explained to you on the path of devotion. You have been singing birth after birth. I will surrender myself to you and I will remember you alone. You now understand the meaning of that. You also used to say, God gives everything. Then, when God takes their child back, then begin to insult God. They say, you are this and you are that. You also cause sorrow. They say of the one who gives happiness that he causes sorrow. Therefore, the unlimited Father explains, you have become so senseless. Baba explains to you so clearly. The knowledge in the locket is very good. It has the essence of all the Vedas and scriptures. However, some children don't give that much importance to the locket. They don't have such far-sighted, broad intellects. There is an image of the Trimurti on the locket, and beneath the image it is written, Godfatherly birthright. They say God the Father, the Supreme Father. They definitely say Father. Father means that we are His children. Devotees are the children of God. It isn't that devotees are God. They have taken God onto the path of devotion. So, in that case, who would give those on the path of devotion the fruit of their devotion? However, none of them can understand anything unless it is explained to them. Hardly anyone can understand anything from the liberate. literature. You can explain using the lockets. This is the highest on high, God the Father. We can tell you the secrets of the life of God the Father. What task does God, the Father of all, carry out, due to which he is called the Father? Then Brahma and Saraswati are called Adam and Eve. O Adam and Bibi, God the Father creates creation through them. That God the Father, it is the Father of all souls. This one is Prajapita, and we souls are his imperishable children. So, then as you come into the cycle, this one is Prajapita Brahma, who is called the great great grandfather. Shiva cannot be called the great great grandfather. Shiva is just called the father. He is the father of all souls. When the genealogical tree of the human world is created, there are first of all Brahma and Saraswati, and then there is further growth through them. The highest on high is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. The deity religion is established by him. Then the other religions are established number wise. Brahma is always shown as an old man. He is the great great grandfather. You children know that Shiv Baba has made you belong to him through Brahma. We are now claiming our unlimited inheritance from him. The agent receives his commission by making effort. It is sung, you found the Sadguru through the agent. Through the agent. The father sits here and explains this. This should sit in the intellects of you children. You can explain. There are so many of us Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. The name of Prajapita Brahma is well known. Baba has had many good cards printed. All the knowledge is included in them. These things are made with so much thought put into them, but they are not valued that much. Those in the military who receive medals wear them. You just have the one medal. They have different inscriptions on their medals. Here you just have the one inscription. You should show you should show them your card and sit down there and explain to them. The time will also come when there will be a lot of praise of your medals and cards. Baba continues to explain to you very clearly. Some children ask, Baba, how can I have yoga? You have been given an aim. You have to claim your inheritance from your grandfather. Not everyone in a family would receive an inheritance. Here, everyone has a right. Look how in the beginning all trees, brackets, families came. Then from those trees, the legs of some were cut off, and the arms of others were cut off. However, those who were to become Brahmins are claiming their inheritance. It isn't that the tree will not go to heaven. It will go there, but those who study well will come part of the rosary of victory, and the rest will become subjects. Yes, amongst the subjects too, those who want to become wealthy can be shown the way. You can also become some of the very wealthy subjects. Some subjects have even more property than the kings. From the copper age, when kings have a shortage, they take loans from the wealthy. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. Spiritual children says namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharna 1. Baba has come to give us our inheritance. Baba has come to give us our inheritance. Therefore, apply the full force of 20 nails and definitely claim your full inheritance from the Father. Therefore, apply the full force of 20 nails and definitely claim your full inheritance from the Father. To become a fragrant flower by having remembrance of Shiv Baba and also make others that. Be far-sighted and have a broad intellect and do very good service using the locket. Be far-sighted and have a broad intellect and do very good service using the locket. Blessing. May you be an elevated server who makes the future of many elevated with your own features. You all do the service of speaking according to your capacity and according to the time. But when your future confluence aged angelic form is visible in your features, you will easily be able to do service, just as your non-living images do service with their features, even in the last birth. In the same way, let there constantly be a sparkle of happiness, peace, and joy in your features, and you will then be able to do elevated service. No matter how unhappy, peaceless, and distressed soul may be, when they see your features, they will be able to make their future elevated. Slogan: have all relationships with the Father, the bestower of fortune, and you will become full of all attainments. Have all relationships with the Father, the bestower of fortune, and you will become full of all attainments. Om Shanti.
Baba says some children are very good. Coming to that father's strength have become so speechless. Baba has come to give us our inheritance. Therefore, apply the full force of 20 days and definitely find inheritance from your father.
Om Shanti.